December 2022. I am today live on an issue of a cooperative society wherein in an agenda of AGM there was one agenda which says that there is a revision of the outgoings, that is monthly maintenance charges of the society, which will be revised not on the basis of the flat, but to revise and increase the society charges in various heads to meet the regular expenses. Now this is to discuss and frame rules and to fix penal charges for not informing the society in advance before introducing the licensee. Now what they say in the body of the AGM report, why they want to revise and how they want to revise. Now they say, this society in particular, that the society charges 1 minute, I'm just lost. The society charges should be on the basis of per flat shop and not on the basis of square feet, which is also provided in the bylaws of the society. Whereas the society is levying those charges on the wrong basis of square feet, adhering to the provisions of bylaws of this managing committee, proposed to revise the charges under several ledger heads. Further, the society charges were not revised since several years. That is okay. Till now, the expenses are being subsidized from the tower income. Okay, now this society had certain other income, and they have decided to charge on the basis per flat and not on the basis of square feet. Now let us see, this society had not adopted 2014 bylaws, so we understand that see, there is no change so far as the levy provision of the charges of the society. I have a book of 2005 bylaws. It is the same composition of charges of the society, bylaw number 67. I have a copy of 2011, and I also have a copy of 2014. Now the bylaws number are also the same. There is no change. There is in 2014 the bylaw number is 64. The breakup of while in other bylaws are 67. So now let us compare 64 and 67. Is there is any difference? Now 67 and 64 decides the composition of charges of the society. Now it says that the contribution collected from the members of the society towards outgoing and the establishment of its funds referred to in these bylaws as the charges may be in relation to the following, that is property tax. These are the heads under which society can charge a member. Property taxes, which will be on actuals as per the NCGM billing. Water charges, common electricity charges, contribution to repairs and maintenance funds, expenses on repairs and maintenance of lifts of the society, including charges for running of the lift, irrespective whether the member is staying on the ground floor or it is a shop on the front side and not using the lift, yet they have to contribute for the lift expenses. Contribution to the sinking fund, service charges, car parking charges, interest on default charges, repayment of installment of loan and interest, non-occupancy charges, insurance charges, lease rent if your society is a leasehold property. On the land which is leasehold and there is an agreement or an assignment which provides for payment of lease rent, then you have to pay lease rent. Every member is liable to pay the lease rent. So that is also one of the head. Non-agricultural tax, that is NA tax, and any other charges. Now how the breakup comes? In the 2014 bylaws, it is bylaw number 65, and in old bylaws it is bylaw number 68. However, there is no change in the wordings of the provision. See, now it says the service charge of a society referred to in 64 here, in because we are now referring to 64 of 2014 and 67 of the old bylaws above shall include the following: salaries of the staff, liftmen, employees, etc. Then there is a provision where the society has independent office. Then the property of electricity charge taxes, electricity charges, water charges for the same, printing, stationery, postages, travelling allowance, conveyance charges of the staff and committee members of the society, sitting fees paid to the members of the committee of the society, subscription to the education fund of the Maharashtra Rajya Sahakari Sangh Limited, annual subscription of Housing Federation and any other cooperative institution to which the society is affiliated, entrance fees for affiliation to Housing Federation and any other cooperative institutions, audit fees for internal statutory inquiry fees, common electricity charges, any other charges approved by the general body in its meeting. However, such charges should not contradict the provisions of the Act, rules and bylaws of the society. This is mandatory because bylaws is a contract between the committee and the members of the society, and if you breach the bylaws, there is a breach of trust. Now, the next provision under the old bylaws and the new bylaws is of sharing of the society charges by the members. Now, in this also, I don't see any change in the wordings. So, the property taxes, one has to pay as fixed by the local authority. In the old bylaws also, it was fixed by the local authority. Water charges on the basis of total number of size of inlets provided in each flat. Expenses on repairs, it is the same, wording is the same, at the rate fixed by the general body from time to time, subject to minimum of 0.75% per annum. Expenses on repairs and maintenance of lift, including charges of running the lift, equally by all members, as I said, whether you are irrespective using or not using the same. Sinking fund, as provided in the bylaw number 13C. So, in the old bylaws also, it was 13C. Service charge equally divided by members of the flats units. Parking charges at the rate equally divided. It is not flatwise, it is equally divided on square feet basis. So, if I hold 600 square feet, I have to pay for 600 square feet. If someone holds 1200 square feet, he has to pay for 1200. That is equal. It is not on the basis of flat. So, this society has erred, and there is a breach because they have even not accepted and adopted the 2014 current model bylaws. Service charges to be equally divided by number of flats and units. Parking charges as per general body decision of the general body. Interest on late payment as per the bylaws, provision of the bylaws and the bank rate. Repayment of installment of loan, the amount of each installment with interest fixed by the financing agency. Non-occupancy charges at the rate fixed by the bylaws under 43B3. Insurance charges the built-up areas, each flat, provided that if there is an increase in the insurance premium due to storing of any specific good in any flat used for commercial purposes, the extra burden of insurance premium shall be shared by those who are responsible for such increased premium in proportion of the built-up area to the flats. Lease rent, the built-up area of each flat unit. Non-agricultural tax, built-up area of each flat unit. Education and training fund, ₹10 per flat per month. Election fund, equally by members as prescribed by the election rules authority. Any other charges as may be decided by general body meeting. The committee shall fix in respect of flat the society charges on the basis as laid down in this bylaws number 66. So I want to also inform my viewers that the issue of chargeability on the basis of flat instead of basis of square feet is pending before the Bombay High Court, and if the society takes such decision and also implements, then of course statutory auditor should intervene, and in such case action may be taken to withdraw such high-handed decision of the committee which was forcibly or misguidedly implemented and thrusted upon the members, because in such case there is a reversal in the sense that the larger flat holders gets the less maintenance charges, their contribution is less than the smaller unit. If I'm giving you an example, one room kitchen flat will pay more than 2 BHK or 3 BHK flats. So this is what has happened, and the society members, those who are resident, they are either senior members or they are widows, or they are reluctant to fight with the committee. In such case, there has to be an intervention of statutory auditor, and statutory auditor must take action because people are residing in the building. They do not want to fight with the committee members. This is what I wanted to say. I came live because the minutes available is more than what is available in the reels. I hope you understand and you have understood the point, and if your society or your committee also doing the same, it's a violation of bylaws and breach of bylaws and breach of trust. So please, if you are powerful enough, move to the registrar or to the court or to the high court and make registrar and the committee respondent, and clarify this issue before the Bombay High Court or the registrar or a cooperative minister. Thank you.